Tuesday morning, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in, for liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, and hitting the notification button. Everything that you do here on this channel helps this channel grow and is greatly appreciated. So today, this is your general energy reading for March the 29th, 2022, and we are using the Gilded Tarot. I hope this reading finds you well. I hope that this Tuesday morning has been great for you so far. I send you so much love and light, and thank you again for being present here. Let's see what our general energy reading is this morning. Our first card is the Temperance. So we're balancing here. We are also, I feel like also combining forces here, right? We're creating some alchemy here. We're making things happen. We're bringing things into balance. We are creating what it is, the balance and what it is that we desire. Right, so we have the Temperance starting off this reading with working her magic, manifesting, and then we have the Hermit, the Nine of Swords, the Four of Swords. One more card, please. Judgment. And the Chariot. All right, so this is interesting energy. We have 4 major arcana cards. So there is a feeling here of you being very much in your head. You know, things aren't changing the way you want them to. You're not seeing the change. You're not feeling the change. Things aren't moving. They're not progressing. Not to you anyway. Not in your eyes, right? So there's this feeling of being overwhelmed. There's this feeling of feeling abandoned, maybe. There's this feeling of feeling as if, you know, the world has forgotten about you. Spirit has forgotten about you. Source has forgotten about you. So we have Temperance, and she's balancing, right? She's creating, she's making things happen. And the Hermit is about going within and connecting to Source and taking stock of where you are right now and why you are what you are, why you are where you are. And the Owl is all about that inner wisdom. So you have the wisdom to understand that you're not stuck. You have the wisdom to understand that you're not abandoned by Source and Spirit. So now may be the time to step away from the situation, just kind of rest, kind of clear your head and ease your mind. Again, the Judgment card is looking back at how far you've come and seeing the progress that you have made. And even though it may not feel like you are making progress, you are making progress. We have a tendency to tell ourselves, well, yes, I'm quite connected to Source and Spirit. I'm quite connected to God. I am able to balance things out in my life and allow Spirit to guide me. But on the other end of it, when you don't see things moving at the course that you think they should be moving, you get in your head and you start second guessing yourself, and that vibration lowers and it gets worse and worse, and then pretty soon you're down the rabbit hole or in the pit of despair. So we know that you're wiser than that. We know that you're able to create. We know that you're able to balance these energies. We know that you're able to create new energy. We know that you're able to get yourself out of this mindset because you have before. We know that you're able to stand on a place of spiritual oneness with self and with Spirit, and allow the guidance of spirit to help you through this. We know that you're capable of doing that because you've done that before, right? And if you would just take a minute and remove yourself out of that headspace of despair, of uncertainty, of feeling blocked or abandoned, you will see that, you know, take a step back and look back on your life. Out of all the times everyone has told you that you couldn't, out of all the times everyone told you that you shouldn't, out of all the times it felt like you were abandoned or betrayed or left behind, or when things weren't going to go in, when things weren't going to change in the way that you hoped for, they did. They did. And that's how you made it here to where you are, right? And to make it beyond now where you are, you have to get back in that same headspace of being connected to source and spirit, of allowing your light to shine, allowing that wisdom to come through. Just remember that there on the other side, I said this yesterday in a few readings, and I just can't say it enough. There on the other side, there is no hourglass. There is no time limit. There is no time frame. Spirit's just waiting on you to get into balance, to get connected, to raise that vibration so they know exactly where to bring the new job to, or the new relationship to, or the new home to, or the offerings to, right? If you're sitting in a low vibration and your beautiful spiritual light isn't beaming, right? And you're not coming from a place of a headspace of prosperity and abundance and happiness and joy. And I'm not saying it has to be that all the time, but if you're constantly in a place of despair, then you're not in a place ready for the abundance that you are trying to manifest in your life. I mean, if you were in a pissy mood, right, and something great came in, what's the likelihood of that something changing that mood and you appreciating it from an already mindset of gratitude and happiness and abundance, as opposed to trying to go from a mindset of anger and lack of, and then getting this, and then trying to raise that vibration from a mindset of negative vibration or a lower vibration, right? So we have to stop and we have to take a rest and clear your head, and then come back, and then take stock in where you are and where you came from, and then make the move that you need to make to get back in connection to source and spirit, to get back in that mindset of yes, I can, yes, I will, I am worth it, I am deserving, I am gratitude, I am, I mean, fill in the blanks. So we have woman holding coin, and I think that's you, holding the coin, right? And this is interesting because we also have financial constraints. So I think that you're here right now. I think that you have this mindset of lack of not feeling financially abundant to be able to move forward and achieve the dreams that you desire to achieve. But you haven't, but this isn't the first time you've been here before. You've been here before and you've made it. You've been here before and you've accomplished what you've needed to accomplish by changing that mindset and moving forward. So this is all about knowing your truth and having passion for what it is that you desire to do, and not only passion but strength as well. I understand how difficult it is to get out of a mindset of lack of. I've been in that mindset most of my life. I understand how difficult it is to remove yourself from a mindset of financial constraint or unworthiness or undeserving, because I've been in that mindset most of my life. But I have this passion to move forward. I have this passion to know my truth. I have this passion to knock down the walls of the constraints that I put around myself, or in this case, remove the swords of the constraint that you put around yourself, and think about how far you've come and take strength from that. Gain strength from how far you've already come. You have a passion to succeed. So why not succeed? You know? You have a passion for it. The deceit card also came up. So you could have been betrayed by someone, which is why you're in a headspace of the Nine of Swords. So we have a mantra card, and it is creating cooperation. More gets accomplished when everyone has a role to play. So find your role to play. Find your strength. Find your truth. Find that passion. Remove remove that, get out of that headspace of constraint. And if this is about a person who has deceived you, then it's best to just walk away. Remove that energy out of your energy. It's unnecessary. Remove that energy out of your energy. You are coming into a time of abundance and power and prosperity. Don't let the actions of someone else dictate when you get that, how you get that, or if you get that, right? Again, thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in. Thank you so very much for allowing me to do this reading for you today. Please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification button, share. Everything you do here helps. And know that you are divinely guided and loved. Until next time.